This video and all content on this channel is performed by a pest control professional, and it is always recommended to hire a pest control pro in your area to perform any pest control in or outside your home. Pesticides can harm you and your loved ones. Anyone who is performing the information in this video is doing so at their own risk. If you decide to try the info provided in this video, please always check with the local laws in your area and read the labels of any product you use. The label is the law.
Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers again with Green Acres Pest Control. And today I want to go over thrift stores, places that you would go and buy used items, the things that you want to try to avoid so you don't end up bringing bed bugs home. When I was younger, people would go thrift shopping all the time, yard sales, thrift stores, and they would bring home things like cockroaches. It was really popular. But now you have to worry about bed bugs too. So today I'm going to go over the top 3 things you want to avoid when you shop at I'm trying to avoid saying the name of a specific store, but you want to avoid these 3 items in order to keep bed bugs and cockroaches out of your house. When you shop in a thrift store, there are 3 things you want to avoid always. Actually, we'll be surprised at the second thing I'm going to list here, but all 3 items are important. Where do bedbugs and roaches like to hide? Bedbugs don't just live in your beds, your mattresses. They also live on your headboards, around screw holes, behind the fabric lining. These places you don't really think about looking in for bedbugs. Places they like to hide on the products you're bringing home from the thrift store. Roaches love anything dark and also electric appliances. Really common to bring roaches home. They like to hide in places that are obscured from sunlight, obscured from natural light, holes and places that are dark. So to give you an idea, Goodwill doesn't sell mattresses, especially used beds and used mattresses. You can't buy stuff like that at Goodwill anymore because of the risk of bed bugs. But bed bugs also like to hide in dressers, chest of drawers, nightstands. Roaches like to hide in kitchen appliances like microwave ovens, toaster ovens. I have found roaches living in lampshades on people's dressers. I have found roaches living in baby bottle sanitizers, Keurig coffee makers. These are common items that you can find cockroaches. So how do you avoid bringing these kind of things home? Because I've listed lots of stuff that people don't, really think about when they go shopping in a thrift store. A lot of times people will go shopping in a thrift store to get appliances because they think it's a great place to get a cheap microwave or a toaster oven. Take your nose and get right up close to the kitchen appliance you're wanting to buy. Smell. Do you smell a musty smell? A weird, stinky kind of musty smell? That's the sign that there's cockroaches living in that or that have lived in that in the past. That's the smell of their droppings. Roaches stink. When a house is infested with roaches and I walk in through the front door, I can usually tell right off the bat, hey, this house has roaches. And I haven't even started to look yet. I can smell them. Say you have a napkin holder. This is what I do when I go in restaurants. Take the napkin holder, flip it upside down, look inside it, tap it on the table, like that. See if anything falls out of it. Roaches live inside this stuff. So when you tap it, roaches fall out. Look for clues. Use your eye. Look for bedbug droppings, roach droppings. Look for shed casings. Bedbugs and roaches both shed their skin. Look for dead roaches. Look for dead bedbugs. Look for these signs to see if this product may have or may have not come into contact with bedbugs or cockroaches. You'll want to use a flashlight to check all the seams of your mattresses, all the seams of your box springs. If you're going to a yard sale and someone happens to be selling their bed and you need a bed, check around the seams and the staples and the places that bed bugs like to hide. I'm going to show you here a bed that was sitting on the corner of the road. They were giving it up to the dump. They wanted the dump to come by and pick it up, take it away. Bed was only 3 months old, infested with bed bugs. Anybody that would drive by and just pick it up and throw it in the back of their truck would be like, hey, this is great. I got me a free bed. It's only 3 months old. When they get home, they get eaten alive with bed bugs. Even if it looks clean, I always recommend clean it anyway. You're bringing something that was in someone else's house into your house, and you don't know how they live. So bring it home and clean it. Keep it quarantined away from your house. If you've got like an external garage or a shed or something like that, keep it in there for the time being until you can get it properly cleaned and dissected and looked over to make sure that this product does not have bed bugs or cockroaches in it. Plushies, you know, pillows, things that people would have in a bedroom. Steam clean this stuff. If it can be washed or, dried in the dryer, if it's clothing, throw that stuff in the dryer, wash it and dry it, and make sure that the stuff is bug free before you go and bring it into your house or put it on your children. If you've got hard things like that you can't necessarily dry in the dryer, you can wipe them. Clean these items really well before you bring them into your house. Avoid storing anything in your home until you have thoroughly gone over all of it to make sure it's not infested with bugs. Personally, if it were cockroaches, I'd probably give it 2 or 3 weeks before I brought it in the house. Same with bed bugs. Make sure the stuff doesn't have bugs on it. You can keep things in Rubbermaids. Take a big Rubbermaid and put the stuff inside it. Make sure that the stuff has been kept sealed inside. And then when you take the lid off, look in there. See if there's any bugs in there. If bugs have come out of what you bought, you may not want to bring that in your house, at least not yet. So now we've gotten to the part of the video where I talk about the things you want to avoid. I've gone over trying to, things that you wouldn't necessarily think about. But a used mattress and box springs. This should go without saying. If you don't want bed bugs, don't bring a bed in your house. Bed bugs live in box springs. They live on mattresses. Don't bring them in your house. Don't think you can go and buy mattress encasements, wrap them around these beds and bring them in your house like that's going to solve the problem, because it won't. Mattress encasements do not stop people from infesting their homes with bed bugs.
3 weeks old and already has a hole in it. Now you go tell me mattress encasements keep bed bugs away from you?
Upholstered furniture with no removable covers. You don't want to bring home a couch or a recliner into your home that don't have actual launderable covers. A lot of couches you can buy now actually have zip off covers that you can take and throw in the washing machine and wash. Don't bring anything in your home that has been in someone else's house, like a couch or a love seat or a recliner, that doesn't have an ability to clean thoroughly, because they'll have bed bugs in them. Small kitchen appliances, electronics, microwaves, toaster ovens, dishwashers, refrigerators, college dorm refrigerators. Don't bring these things into your house. Coffee makers, rice cookers, things that you see at different thrift stores all along the shelves for like kitchen appliances. Just don't buy them. Just don't bring them home. If you don't bring them home, you don't have to worry about cockroaches living in these things. Thrift smart. Don't expose yourself to bugs if you don't need to. If this video has helped you understand how to properly thrift and buy things and not infest your house with bed bugs or cockroaches, give me a thumbs up. If you can think of any other places or any other things that I haven't mentioned here, ways to avoid it, please comment below. It helps everybody. It helps me. And maybe I can make a second part to this video explaining how to avoid cockroaches and bed bugs when thrift shopping. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate it. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Thank you. Bye.